Good morning. Welcome to my home. This is Denise. Oh, goodness. Another day. Thank you, Lord, for a new day. Thank you, Lord, for my kitty cat that's helping me with this. She's on the TV tray trying to play with cords. No. Get down. How are you? Do you have a lot planned today? I don't know when you're going to get this, so have you had a good day so far? She's back on the tray. They all have springs on their feet, you know? And they listen so well. This is Coco. She's busy being her. Well, today I posted in the community page and it doesn't want to let me post it. It says there's something wrong with the post that I need to start over. Well, I just left it and hopefully it'll let me post after a bit because it was long and beautiful. Ugh. Anyway, it was beautiful because of the Lord only. Oh, goodness. Let's see, there's so much that I want to talk to you about. I went through today and I found out through YouTube Studio that there were a whole bunch of posts that I missed. And I went through and I think that I got everybody. But it was back as far as 9 days ago and I just feel terrible about that. I want you to know that if I see your post, I will answer it. If you see that I haven't answered it, give me a heads up. Say, you know, you missed this, or I never, ever not respond on purpose. I was able to respond to probably 10, maybe 12 that I had missed. And it just bothers me a lot. When you take the time to write to me, I want you to know that it means a lot to me. So that's that. I also wanted to do kind of a tutorial, I guess, about ordering. I'm not trying to tell you guys to order or do anything like that. You know, that's not what this is about. But if you do and you order on Temu, if you would try it first to bring up the link that's in my description and then use my code in the search bar. And if that doesn't work, just use my code in the search bar. It's really important to have all of our orders linked back to this channel so Temu sees that we're not just a bridge club, you know, that we do look at Temu items and that Temu is someplace that we go to buy. They're really tightening up about people that want to be an affiliate. And I am an affiliate. I am an influencer. I'm in both programs. But now they're not sending any of the sponsored products unless they see a history of purchases. And I get that, I guess. And I think that it's probably my issue that I haven't been more diligent about. Oh, here's Hunter. Teaching you. And maybe that's, I can just blow it off and say it's because they didn't teach me, but that's kind of a, I'm not going to do that because it's my responsibility to teach you. Whether I know it or not, I need to find out. So, with that being said, what you do, you go to my description box, and I'm going to go ahead and put my code right here on the screen. It's AFX 04708, and the link is in the description box along with the code. So if you decide to order something, try that process for me. Now, when you order on their link or that order link, it's going to invite you to be an affiliate. It's going to do all kinds of stuff. There's still a search bar. and you just scroll past all of that. You don't have to join anything or do anything. Now, if you haven't placed an order before, that's certainly something that you don't want to scroll past, because there'll be a wheel there that you turn and it tells you how much of a discount you're going to get. If you're new to Temu and you're looking to place an order, go to the website first. Look and see what Temu has. Look at their prices. And when you find things that interest you, because I know that you will, write them down. Then go to my description. Go in Temu on the app. To download the app, use the link that's in my description and use my code in the search bar. Using both of those, at that time as a new customer, you'll get one of the things that affords you 30% off your first order, which is huge. The prices are already phenomenal. And you get access to a $100 coupon bundle to use on subsequent orders. So there's a process there. If I haven't been real clear about it and you have a question, ask me. I get into my comments all the time. And for the most part, I answer them right away. If I miss you, again, I'm sorry. I'll pick you up as we go. Oh, golly. Temu is an online shopping platform. They do things a little differently than other platforms in this country. Number one, they absorb the shipping. Number two, they don't have a middleman. And they have lots of vendors. That's no different than any of the other platforms, except they don't regulate their vendors with prices and so forth. They stay out of it. They take our orders and they fill our orders. The vendors make their own pricing. Now, with that being said, when you put things in your cart, the price can change in 10 minutes. So don't think that they're targeting you and want to mess with you. It's not that. It's that the vendors have the options to raise and lower their prices, not based on what you order, but it's supply and demand. So I guess it is kind of what you order. If you find something at a great reduced price and you want to order it, there's no order limit. You can order $10 and it's free. If you find something that's on a great sale, buy it now. Otherwise, if you're, shopping and you have an order that has several items in it, be sure to check your order before you submit it. Make sure that your quantities are right. I've hit 2 by mistake many times. Make sure that they haven't put part of your wish list in there that you're not aware of, so you know what your financial commitment is. Just check over your orders before you submit them. Now, I found that pricing is 50 to 75% less than on the outside. So the pricing is great anyway. And because the Temu doesn't have a price regulation in the way that stores or other platforms do, they do what's called a price adjustment. If within 30 days of you putting money on your order, that price goes down. Now, it'll never go back up, but if it goes down, they will give you the option to take what's called a price adjustment. And that price adjustment will help to regulate the lowering of the price so that you're able to get your product at the very lowest price you can. Now, that's for 30 days. It's not a month. It's 30 days. So on the months that have 30 days has September, April, June, and November, you'll have 30 days, or it'll be a month. But those that have 31, it's going to end at 30 days. So bear that in mind. They have a 90-day return, no questions asked policy. Customer service is great. You can get on there and, you don't talk to a customer service person, but you can ask for live agents and you text a live agent. They're very helpful. They want to do what they can to make things right. And they do. I've been very impressed with customer service. I can't say that about customer service in general for other places. It's always a headache. With Temu, it's not. It works out really well. There are games that you can play, Fishland and Farmland. I will have my numbers in the description box. You can click on those numbers in the search bar, and you can become my friend on those games. And by doing that, you get free fish food and free water for your farm. Okay, I think we're there. Oh, if you find that you like the content and you haven't subscribed, I would invite you to subscribe. I think that you'll really enjoy our channel. We have lots of different things that we do. It's not just Temu hauls. You can look through and see the videos and see what different things that we do. Give us a shot. I think that you'll enjoy it here. If you're returning, welcome back. Maybe my mouth will work today. I don't know. Welcome back. And again, welcome to my home. One of you told me in your comment that it felt really good when I said, welcome to my home. I want you to know those aren't just words. I feel like you're here, and I feel like I get to visit with you, and that's huge. And I want to share some things that are kind of cool. Now, I am a talker, and I've been told that, and what I tell people is, you know, that's just who I am. And I hope that's okay with you, because it's okay with me. Are you ready? There's some interesting stuff in here. First of all, it's a head. Yeah, a head. This is a wig head. You know that I wear wigs, and if you don't, I wear wigs. I have had pretty consistent hair loss over the years, and it got to where it was hard. So actually, when I started doing the hauls 4 months ago is when, I mean, the first 2 or 3, I don't remember, hauls I did with my actual hair. And when I saw those, I thought, oh gosh, I wish I had hair. So I ordered a wig. And when I put it on, I was pretty impressed that it looked pretty real. And this is a wig. And this is the style that I got right off the bat. And it suits me, I think. It doesn't look wiggy. My granddaughter said it looked wiggy, but they get used to one thing. That's just the way they are. So, I've got several wigs now. And the only thing that I've had to work on them has been putting a wig head between my knees, pardon me, and trying to balance it and do it that way. So I started looking around for a wig head, and I got it. This was I need to tell you the price. I think. Come on now. I paid $8.97, and it's for the wig head and the vise that holds it onto the table. It's now $11.97. They go on sale, and I waited until I found one on sale. I didn't want to pay the price that they wanted. So let's see if I can put this thing together. That goes that way, I think. And I know that goes in here. I'm going to put this down so you can see. I'm going to move Gloria here just for a second. I'm putting the vise together. I'm wearing a Temu dress. I'm not wearing a Temu sweater. Temu earrings. This is not a Temu necklace, but it looks like one. This dress is, it has like a mauve background with red flowers. I really like it. This goes over the top here, I think. Or over the ball. Don't make me look at directions. Directions are the bane of my existence. That's not true. Why do you say that, Denise? They aren't. I'm going to put this on here. And this is the other side of the vise. Now this is a little thing. Why couldn't they put it together for me? I'm screwing it in so I have a place to screw in the top to the vise. And that's right here. Whoops, this way. Yikes. Come on now. Okay, you know how when you look at a vise it has the top and the bottom, and then you screw it up to where it's on the table. This is what I've got here. And this didn't screw in quite right. This is plastic. There she is again. You know what? Nobody wants to look at your rear end. I looked at one of my videos, the last haul I did, I think, and Mama was on the table with her rear end in the camera. Not just her tail, it was her rear end. It was terrible. I don't know if I can change that picture or not. YouTube picked a really interesting picture. Sorry about that, guys. Okay. Now, I know that this goes up into the wig. So this thing has to go down and screw on here. Somehow. Somehow it does. There. Uh-oh. Extra piece. I don't know what that's about. When I was a little girl, I was always interested in how things worked, and I may have told you this before, but I'm going to tell you again. I was forever taking everything apart to find out how it worked. And I'd put it back together and have a pile of extra parts. I did this with watches a few times, and of course they never worked again. Okay, I think I've got all the parts I need. I don't know what this one is about. Maybe it's an extra one for a different kind of table, because it looks like that's this little piece. Okay, so it goes like this. It screws in. Lefty loosey, righty tighty, right? So the advantage of this, if you do it right, you got to get it good and tight. And then put your wig on here, your wig stand. And you can put your wig on here with your pins. They have like needle pins that you use to stick it on there. And you can turn it and style it and do anything that you want with it. So it's a real handy dandy thing to do. I went to beauty college years ago, when I was 19. And no, that's not right. How old was I? I was probably in my early 20s. I had both of my kids. My older kids, I already had them. I was already a nursing assistant. And then I went to beauty college. Anyhow, all that, I did a lot of styling on these things. So I'm excited to have it. I think I'll be able to fashion some of the other wigs that I have to where they might look a little bit better. Although I'm very happy with what I've got. It'll be fun though. You're laying on the haul. You're laying on it. Why are you doing that? Hunter is laying on the bag. Can I get anything out of there? He moved. And I'm sure he'll be up on my lap before you know it. This is cute. And I have to say that I probably bought it. Part of the reason is because it's cute. Now this is a crafting iron. And you do a lot of like ironing when you're sewing and crafting and stuff. And I thought this would be so handy. I don't have to pull out the... Look at that! Isn't that adorable? And it has a wall plug. Now I'll have to put an extension cord on it, but I have a few, remember, from my haul. And it's got an on and off switch. And it plugs in here. I won't have to haul out the big iron and the ironing board. I don't have to haul out the ironing board though. Anyway, I can put towels down, which I do. I'm going to plug it in and see how it does. See if I can burn myself with it. Not that I really want to burn myself. I'm just, you know. Hold on. I'm trying to do stuff upside down. Okay. It doesn't have a light. I'm sure that this is on. Let's see. I know it's on. There it goes. I can feel it. It's starting to warm up. But this is a little crafting iron that when you have ribbons that you want to straighten out, or if you're sewing and you want to iron a seam as you go. It has a Teflon bottom or a non-stick bottom. Oh, look, there's a little light there so you know that it's on. It has a face in the front so you know you're happy, right? It's getting hot. I don't have any place to put this, so I'm going to have to unplug it. But it does work. I only paid $5.48 for it, and it's $5.48 now. I think I'm going to use this an awful lot. You know, it's not a steam iron. Not that I expected it to be. It just has little holes in the front. Maybe that's just a heat vent. And it does have instructions for those that read them. I do sometimes. It's a last resort for me. Part of it is because I can't see. I'm going to the eye doctor today, did I tell you? Yeah, I think I did. And they're going to pick me up around 10 o'clock, so I need to get this haul out. I may not do all the processing before then. We've got plenty of time for me to talk. And I talk, right? Okay. It's called a mini iron. And for less than $6, it'll save you a lot of time. If you have a giant sewing room and you have your iron and stuff up all the time, that's one thing. I don't. I've managed to hoard myself about out of my craft room. And this will be a super, super deal. I don't know why I seem to pick clothes that are going out of stock. Maybe it's because I'm old. I don't know. This dress is not, you can't get it anymore. But it's so pretty and I wanted to show it to you anyway. Is that okay? You can get dresses that are made like this. But I saw the pattern and the way it's made, and I just love it. And I will try it on for you. Of course, it's a long dress, and it's got purple in it, so I really like that. It has a ruffle here. And as you go up towards it's a raised waist. You know, I'll find, before I post this, I'll find some dresses that are made like this because I've seen them. I have another dress that's made like this. It has the V-neck and it has ruffles. And you know the red dress that I picked up the other day, that I hauled the other day, it has the same kind of interest where it goes up in a V underneath the bust line. That's what this does too. And it has puff sleeves. And they're long enough to where I can tuck in all my fluff. I'm excited to try it on, and you know what? I can wear my purple shoes with it. I paid about $18 for this. And, you know, when I was talking about checking your prices and stuff, I think I got a price adjustment, so it was about $16 when I ended up with it. But I know that when I put it in my cart, it was nowhere near $18. The sewing and everything on Temu garments is so good. Everything is finished very well. This is polyester. I do believe it's all polyester. Let's see. And I know I'm showing you something that you can't order, but I promise I'll find something that's very similar. And there's so many garments that are just beautiful. It doesn't hurt to see the quality, does it? And this is 100% polyester, so it's the flowy polyester. Okay. I bought 2 more of these. I had gotten a couple of them and I hung them over the door in my craft room, the back side of the door, and I'm going to hang 2 on the front side of the door too for storage. Now the ones that I bought before were a lot more expensive than this, $7.46, and now they're $6.92. Let me see what the difference is. Okay, I see the difference. Now the ones that I bought before had the cardboard that set down. Maybe these do too. I'll have to, before I speak, maybe it is down here. But it formed the pockets. Yep, I spoke too soon. There's the cardboard. So there's not an appreciable difference. Maybe you like the other ones better. They look different. But golly, for $3 or $4 a piece, I wouldn't think that the difference would be like that. You know, that it would keep you from getting it. Now it hangs on the door, and it's got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pockets. 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. And they're deep this is how the shape of them. They're good for storage. You could put this on the back of your bedroom door and use it for underwear storage. You could use these for shoes. You could use them for any kind of stuff that you want to put in the bathroom for your brushes and combs, and then rollers and stuff. I've used it in the craft room, and I've got pipe cleaners in there. I've got fabric in there. I've got, oh goodness, things that I'm not using all the time. I think this one will be holding paint, actually. And it has the hangers that go over the door right here. So they're easy to install. And now the other ones I installed two to begin with. And see, it's not as wide as the door. So you can do two very easily. On a door. I'm glad you like me talking. I really am. You know, it's getting warm. I don't know how that is. Roar. I have to struggle to get stuff on and off. Sorry. I'll still be ordering from Temu, but not as much. I've kind of painted myself into a corner. I can do, you know, the secondhand hauls and Dollar Tree and stuff, and still do all of that. I've spent a lot of money at Temu, and as much as I love doing what I'm doing, I'm not going to stop. I'll figure out some formats, but the Temu hauls are going to get smaller because I can't afford it. We're almost to we're to 800 subscribers, which is huge. My family is just growing like crazy. And you know, I love each and every one of you. Once we hit 1,000, then YouTube starts to monetize a little bit. So that's going to help. I think that it's like $18 a month for 1,000. And you know, that's not anything to scoff at. So things are happening. And I think for being here for 4 months, we're doing really well. But I just wanted to give you a heads up. And I won't be having them like every day. You know, I'm interspersing them now. Just bear with me. I love you guys, and I hope that you don't go anywhere else. I do understand if you do, sort of. Okay, this next item, I believe, this is makeup. It's a pretty box. Decelu. It's hard to know where the emphasis is, you know. And it's eyeshadow. I'm going to open it. It's got real pretty colors in there. I don't know if the sparkly is... Ooh. It looks... I don't know why I do it on that hand. You can't see it. Oh, rats, oh, rats. Well, yeah, you can a little bit right there. The shine. It's not pieces of shine, but it is glittery. It is pieces of shine. That's the one in the bottom, middle. These are two of the browns. The pigment is good, I think. There's another sparkly one. Let's see what that looks like. Ooh. Can you see the sparkle there? It's right there. They're kind of fun. I paid 89 cents for those. And you know, at 89 cents, you can get them for your grandkids for dress-up makeup. You can't go out the door with it, though, right? And, I mean, for grown-up makeup also, but for 89 cents, it just gives it a lot more options. Makeup is so expensive. Getting a wipe. Knowing me, I will forget to wipe this stuff off and go into the eye doctor with stuff all over my hand. Temu makeup is really quite reasonable. I've been real impressed with it. And right now, that's what I'm wearing. I've kind of experimented with Dollar Tree stuff too. This is nail polish, it's Dollar Tree. I haven't ordered any Temu stuff yet. I kind of, when I was at Dollar Tree last time, it was just for the moment. I really need to give my hands a rest. I love the nails. They're really fun. As much as I have my hands in water and stuff, they're constantly flipping off. And I've got, I spend a lot of time gluing nails on. And I find that I don't have a lot of extra time anymore. It's kind of cool. This is another mascara. Now, I told you I wasn't ordering anymore, and I haven't, but there's some still coming in. This is the mascara. It's in a pretty tube. She Does Cosmetics. It's black. I know I've got my magnifying glass here somewhere. Well, it's hiding. Okay, let's see if I can read it. It's supposed to, obviously, make them thicker and longer. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, I like the brush on it. It's a graduated brush. Hi, Ginger. You haven't seen Ginger before. Well, yeah, you have in the craft room. She's usually very, very timid. Here, you can get up here. Now, I had her as a tiny baby. She and her sister. Ginger kitties aren't necessarily and very often girls. They're normally boys. Come here. Come here. Come here. She's definitely a tabby, a yellow tabby, where Marshmallow is yellow, but she's not as tabby as Ginger. They didn't have their eyes open when I got them. Somebody abandoned them in a box. There were 4 of them. 3 of them. What? I love you too. This is kind of the way it is all day. Somebody's forever on my lap. Anyway, this mascara was $1.99. I paid $1.99 for it, and it's up $1.98 today. I'll let you know how it works. So far, I haven't seen anything that's made my eyelashes magically grow, and I think that I'm looking for something like that. I used to wear false eyelashes years ago, I've never had a real abundance of eyelashes. I can't put them on now. I just don't see well enough, and my hands are not real dexterous after my spinal cord injuries. And please don't hear that I'm complaining. I'm not. I am so grateful to be where I am. So grateful. Now, this is a t-shirt. I paid $5.99 for it. It's now $3.28. So it's gone on clearance. I'm not sure whether I got a price adjustment on this price. I think I didn't. I may still. I got this with Katie in mind because she loves sunflowers. Whether or not she'll take it, I don't know. I'm going to include it with her birthday gift. She was born February 13th, so it's coming up real quick. Isn't that pretty? A heart with sunflowers and butterflies. Do you remember when I hauled that outfit, the burgundy top and the black bottoms that said something about coffee? That's for her birthday too. She's all about coffee. I like coffee too, but you know, if I go without it, I'm okay. And she's not. She drinks coffee all day. Now this, I don't know how this is going to work. I paid $5.19 for it, and it's $6.48 now. It's a lot of money to buy a sling. This is for my cats. I'll still need 2 people, but I'm looking at trying to cut their toenails. They tear everything apart. And they're just cats. I mean, they do that. I could hang them up. Oh, this is a really cushy, very comfortable sling. It's got 2 legs, 2 legs. I think that's the inside. This is the outside. Maybe I could do this with Hunter too. Yeah. Because I can't cut his toenails very well. But these hooks, if you don't hold them yourself, probably at a groomer they have these kinds of things. These hang up. You can hang them in your closet. No, never mind. I didn't say that. I don't hang my animals in my closet. I promise. Anyway, there are S-hooks. You can hang them up like a potted plant. I'll let you know how it works. And if you have a creature that you need to cut their toenails, and nobody really likes to have their toenails cut. Kids don't like to have their toenails cut. I'll let you know how this goes. I'm hoping it goes really well. I don't know if I can repair my furniture that they've ruined so far, but I'm thinking that maybe I can. You know, duct tape comes in so many different colors now. I have 2 red couches, and then my recliner, there's cloth on the corner. It's not a big deal. Okay. More clothes. Yeah, she doesn't buy clothes. What's going on? Well, I paid $9.39 for this top. Why did I pay $9.39 for it? Well, it's $10.49 now. So I can look at it and say, well, that was a deal. I think I really like it. And it's kind of a top that probably won't stick around long enough to go on clearance. It has long sleeves with elastic in the sleeves. It's a hippie type top. It's not really a paisley, but it's got a lot of interest in it. The front has double ties. I've never seen that before. And it's long. And it's pink. I really like it. I do like pink, you guys. I don't have a lot of pink, but I like it. And then the sleeves, it has tan. And there's some purple in here. It's a pretty top. And once I collect a few clothing pieces, we'll do another try on. I probably won't wait quite as long to do so many at one time. Let's see. Oh, this blouse is so pretty. Pretty bad when you can't read your own writing. I think I paid $8.99 for it, and it's $9.98 now. These aren't my typical $3 tops. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at that. This is the front. It's a button up, and it's kind of a baby doll. It's got half sleeves. Are those half? Maybe 3/4. But they have a cuff, and it's a really large cuff, so it would accommodate my arms. And look at the colors. Aren't they pretty? Looks like spring, doesn't it? I wonder if I have any buttons that I can put on here. These aren't terrible. They're yellow. Or, yeah, kind of yellowish. I might just leave it alone. It was fun changing the buttons on that one shirt. The blue shirt. There again, all the sewing is great. Oh, I didn't tell you the fiber content on this shirt. Blouse. I guess a shirt is tailored and a blouse is blousey. 100% polyester on the pink. And actually, you know, I wouldn't have guessed that because there's a lot of give in this top. This one, you know, I only saw this once, and after I ordered it, I saw it more. But gosh, I don't know if it's because it was new or because it just was hiding. This is 100% polyester. And it feels like a cotton. And once it's washed, it'll feel even softer, like a soft cotton. Oh, I can't wait to try that on. Okay, now I don't know what this is about. I ordered 2 cat toys. And this is what I got. Feathers. And I paid $1.35 for them. I need to call customer service and find out. And they're $1.65 now for feathers. There's got to be a wand or something that they didn't send. I looked back at the pictures and it showed a wand with feathers. But somehow this doesn't seem like a Temu thing. That they would just send this. I shall find out though. And they are available. So if you want to pay $1.65 for 3 feathers with a bell on it, you can. I wouldn't. I will be having a conversation with customer service. I bought 2 packages of, these are beading needles. And I hadn't opened them. I hope they're little enough to accommodate the little beads that I have and that I'm getting. I've had little needles before. I don't think I've ever had beading needles. The advantage of beading needles is, you know, you can put a whole bunch of them on your thing at one time. Where's that? Oh my goodness. Okay. I only wanted to take out one. They are pretty tiny. And there's a nice big head at the bottom for blind people. I'll have to bring you on board when I'm starting to bead and see if these work. I've got another package of them too, and I think they're finer than this. Open sesame. Do you remember watching those movies, Alabama and the 40 Thieves? Did you see that? Tarzan. I don't know if your kids have watched those movies too. I'm just going to poke this and poke it in that way. There we go. Now I paid 89 cents for them and they're 87 cents now. And I think that there are 20. Ow! They poke. I'm sure there are 20. Maybe there are more. There are at least 20 in here. We'll say they're 20. Maybe if I stick it back in here, I won't get poked again. Oh. You guys, knock it off. Maybe they're going to stop. Okay. Now these are hypoallergenic earrings. Well, wait a minute. Is that what this is? Or here are the plastic backs. These are for drop earrings or wires. I don't use these. And then these are the rings that you attach whatever you're going to put on the earring with. I've been collecting tools and all kinds of stuff. And these are the wires. Yes, I'm going to make some jewelry. I've never done this before. Seems like it would be fun. And here are the rings for the gold. I'm not really into gold so much, but other people are. There wasn't an option for rose gold. I like the rose gold and I like the burnished, like pewter color, and silver. And there are the gold earring things. The wires. Now, if you have a hankering to make earrings with me, they're $278. I paid $278 for these, and they're $398 now. They're not terribly expensive. And I think that there are 100 wires of each color. And then the rings to attach whatever it is that you're making to put on them. And the little backs for the earrings. So I've got my hands in all kinds of pots. I think I might have overdone it, but I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff for making wreaths, and I'm going to start watching YouTube videos on how to make them different so that maybe they'll be more attractive to people. I don't know. I think they're pretty, the ones that I've made, but I guess that you can really make them fanciful. And the only thing about that that bothers me is that do you outprice yourself with the stuff? I was planning on making them with things that I find, and I did buy some secondhand stuff. Now these are sterling silver ear wires. I paid $224 for these. And it's almost the same price to get sterling silver ear wires as it is to get the hypoallergenic. And I do better with sterling silver. Now, funny enough, what I'm allergic to is nickel. And most of Temu's jewelry, I haven't found anything that's bothered me. And I've noticed that in their ads, they'll say nickel free. Not all the ads, but I've noticed it. So I wonder if that's something that they don't look for as nickel free in their jewelry. These are the sterling silver. They have their own little case. Now, they don't have an extra ring on them. I wonder if they have it on there already. Now I just want one. Just one. And it does. It kind of has a ring at the bottom, and then the spring, and then the top of the earring. So it'll be easy to connect what you're hanging on your earring. I'm pretty excited about this. Oh, I was telling you, I've kind of got my hands in a lot of different things. Stenciling. I've got about a bazillion stencils. And I bought paint. And that's coming in to make like hanging signs. Now I don't have any illusions of making a fortune on this stuff, but maybe I can pay myself what I paid for it, you know. And I can give them as gifts. And it would be from my heart. I've got a hair in my eyeball. Sorry. I don't know how I do this when I have glasses on. They can climb behind my glasses. There it is. If I can pay for what I put into them, that would be okay. So I've got that, and I've got like planters that I'm decorating, and sewing to do and stuff. So we'll see how far I get with this stuff. And if the Lord calls me home before I get this stuff done, my family's gonna just not be happy. There's my other thing of needles. Now, when I talk to you about quantities, this happened. I bought comedone extractors, you know, like for blackheads and stuff. I don't have a problem with that, but my granddaughter does. I used to. I don't really have a complexion problem now. I have a wrinkle problem. And unfortunately, the extractors don't work on that. But it's a whole case of, it's got, I don't know if you've ever watched anything being done like that, but this is for different tools. And the, oh boy, these are sharp ones. They have covers at the ends. They're for poking. And more of the circles. I don't know if any, ouch! They didn't put anything on there. I got poked. And then there's a pair of tweezers in here. Let's see. They put a cover on every end except the one that poked me. That makes sense. It's like saying, well, it was the last one that I found. Well, yeah. Even if it's the second one that you looked at, it's the last one that you found. And it comes in its own little case. Back in there. I paid $1.99 for it, and it's $1.98 now. That's a really good price on these things. I bought some before off of Amazon, and they were several dollars. I've had teenagers in my house for a long time. Now, watch your quantities. I ended up with 2 of these. It's not like it's $50. And I'll probably give this to Katie because she has little ones coming up. They need to stop growing. What is this? Okay. These are more things for making jewelry. I hope this isn't too boring for you. I want to get things that excite you too. These are called jump rings. And they're all different sizes. And you have them on all different kinds of necklaces. And then there are lobster claw clasps. They're in the 3 different colors that I like. Well, there's regular gold, but I have the bronze and the silver and pewter. And there are lobster claw clasps and the jump rings to put them on with. And then the receiving rings that you put, you know, that you catch with. Also, what I bought, and I'll be hauling those, I'm going to make a lot of necklaces with magnetic closures, because there are those of us that can't do the lobster claw, and doing the magnetic closures just makes so much sense. I'm going to put them on my own stuff too. I can wear stuff, I mean, I put this over my head, but trying to fasten something in the back is just really, really difficult. I have to turn it around, and you know, looking in the mirror, it's backwards and doesn't work. And but the magnetic ones, you can just, well, when I get one that I can show you, I'll show you. It's really easy. Now these jump rings, for all of them, it was $2.96, and they're $3.48 now. But as you can see, even at a regular price, they're not very expensive. And they're all housed in their own little place in this container. You can open one, so you're not at risk of dumping them all. I like that. The jewelry that I'm finding at Habitat is going to be nice for making jewelry. And even some of the Temu jewelry, if I'm not wearing it, I might as well make it into something that's wearable, don't you think? Okay. This is a portable paper cutter. And I can use this in crafting when I'm cutting different papers to size. If I can get it out of the bag here. Is there a tool in here too? See, it has all the measurements and the slide rule. Let's see what's in here. I don't remember if there's a cutting tool or... Oh, there is. It's this. So when you put a piece of paper in here and you get it to the angle that you want, let's see. It's only a bill, but I paid it. I'm going to just rub a piece of paper from its envelope. On the 6th, I was here for 4 years. I bought my house 4 years ago. Okay, so if I wanted to take and cut something at an angle, I can line it up, and it has the degrees, a 15-degree angle. I can line it up there. And degrees. Well, that's 15 degrees. I guess you could do it, you can still line it up. I'm going to have to play with this and figure out. This would be nice for quilting, I think. I haven't gotten into that. That's a 15-degree angle. And this is an envelope, so it's double layer. It did pretty well. I think I'll use this. And it has rubber grommets on the bottom, so it's going to stick to your surface or it won't slide around. This will be a good thing to use for crafting, ribbon cutting, and that sort of thing. I paid $3.39 for it, and it's $3.39 now. The cats are going crazy. Now this, I don't know if you would recognize something like this. It's to draw circles. I know I took it out of something. I'm looking for a price. Maybe it was free. I don't think so. I'll find it. If I can't find it, I'll put it up on the order. You'll see it right up here. It's gone, it's gone. Oh no. Anyhow, this is, here's the point, and then you can make the circle that you want, and, you know, cut your paper. This is the cutting edge. And this is the point that you hold it. So depending on what size circle you want, I'm gonna have to play with this one too. I know it'll be fine. It's a little bit better than a, you know, than a string on a pencil. Can make circles. Oh, here's the price. I paid $3.94 for it, and it's $3.95 now. And there are instructions on the packaging. I think this one be one that I do read. Okay. Well, that is our haul. Let's see here. We're an hour and 15 minutes in. I want to thank you so much for being here, for coming and sharing this with me. It's been really fun. I'd like to take you with me for the rest of the day too. Unfortunately, I can't. If you've enjoyed the content that you've seen, I would invite you to subscribe. I would invite you to like. The likes and the comments are really important. The likes, I don't know, they use it in the figuring out how the videos are going. But I would invite you to subscribe. I'd love for you to come back. I'd love for you to be part of our family. And we are a family here. We're doing some things that will help with interacting with each other. I've challenged on one video, and if you see that video, you can comment on there. It's a gadget video about, you know, your own kitchen experiences, your own kitchen shortcuts, your own stuff that you've grown up with that we can compile, and then I'll be able to put it together and send it to you guys or make it available. I want very much for us to be interactive. So if you've enjoyed the content, I invite you to subscribe. I invite you to like the video. And I would invite you to comment. I answer all my comments, and sometimes the comments get lost, and I answer them a few days later. If you find that you make a comment that you don't see an answer to, knock on the door. Hey, did you see that I commented? And I'll find it. I want you to know that when you take the time to message me and to say something to me, I will always answer you back. It makes no sense to me to do it any other way. If you take that time, I'm going to take that time. And I've gotten to know a lot of you and a lot of who you are. And that means an awful lot to me. If you haven't ordered from Temu yet, remember that the instructions are in the description box. Also, the order link will be in there to where I share the order. If there's anything in there that you wanted to go after, it'll be there, so you click on it and go to the order site. I love you all. And as you go about your day, I would say, have a wonderfully blessed day. And God go with you. And until next time, bye-bye.